Hi guys and welcome back. So I hope you're doing good. And today I'll be talking about a lot of people struggle to be productive when they wake up and they can't get to work right after they wake up. And so with a lot of experiment and some kind of bullshit, I came up with this productivity tactics that you know anyone can use, and they just can hop off their roll from their bed and they can straight away sit in front of their laptop and fucking grind like a maniac, right? So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing is that probably you might have faced, you know, having this problem. You wake up, you sit to work, and you'll be just staring to your you know PC screen, and you won't come up with, like, you won't have the clarity to do the work. And after that you probably might have um, you know ending up your, like, finding yourself procrastinating or doing some bullshit, right? So you should be very careful doing this, and you can take this as a disclaimer. And yeah, and one more thing is that this is all by my experiences, and what the things I share in this video are completely my experiences. So I guess it will of course help most of the people, but if this doesn't help, you can find your own, and you can always find your own. And yeah, let's get into the main thing. So the thing is that most people talk about, like, how to be productive. You should have morning routines. You should have insane morning productivity tips and other bullshit. And that could be very difficult to follow, but this thing, I'm sure it will help you. And it is that before you go to sleep, I guess most of you will be walking in front of your PC. I think that will be most of the guys' routine, right? So what I want you to do is that you just leave the task half done, and you must know that where you ended the like where you left the task before you go to bed. And if you don't know, if you can't remember it, write it down somewhere, and when you just wake up, you can just start, like, completing the work, start to complete the work, right? Just intentionally leave the work half done, so that when you wake up in the morning, you straight away get to work and you just grind like a maniac, right? So this has helped me a lot. And I guess probably you might have experienced this thing. And when you can't complete the thing, and you will be getting sleep before you go to bed, and you'll be tired, your brain is forcing you to go to bed, and like you can't do anything, and you should go to bed. And when you wake up, you know that, okay, I left my work here, and I just have to finish that. And you straight away sit to work, and you just complete it. And probably you'll move on to the next one, right? So this is what exactly happens, if you just leave the work half done. If you just complete the work, like the given work or the required work that you have to do today, probably when you wake up tomorrow, you may find yourself procrastinating in order to find clarity, or in order to, like, your brain will be thinking, oh, what to do now. I have completed yesterday's task, and I don't know what to do. So the thing is that I know that maybe you can schedule your day before you go to sleep, but often, even if you schedule your day, and you might have, like, clarity issues and bullshit. So this is something that has helped me, and you can implement it too. Just leave the work half done, or it could be like, do the work like 70 to 80%, and leave the remaining ones like 20 to 30%. And as you wake up, you can just fucking finish it and move on to the next one. So yeah, this is the first one. And the second thing is, have a schedule. Have a schedule after, in order to continue the work, and do not end up, like, you should not procrastinate after completing the first main task, right? So like, while scheduling the day, what I would say is that you should probably do something related to the same work. Like suppose if I'm recording this video, right? And if this was my first work in the like half work that I did yesterday, and this is like the second half of the work I'm doing in today's morning, it should be something related to the same thing, like probably writing video scripts, like regarding this, or maybe it could be editing this video. You got the point, right? Which kind of helps you to keep the flow, and do like it won't let you to shatter the thing that which you are doing. And probably you could find yourself procrastinating after doing this, right? So keep doing something which helps you to maintain the flow, so that you won't procrastinate or you don't find yourself doing some weird shit. so, so yeah. And overall throughout the day you must have that flow. And if you like break the flow and if you do something else, probably it would be very difficult to get back to the flow state or to the deep work state. And it would be literally, you know probably you might end up wasting the whole day. So this could be helpful, and this has helped me. So yeah. And the third thing is that having tunnel vision. So most of the guys I see that I catch myself doing this shit. I kind of I don't like have I don't have the tunnel vision when I sit to work. Sometimes I'll be listening to some lo-fi music on Spotify, and I have stopped listening to the music, so it isn't a problem for me. And sometimes, like a lot of the time, I my brain tells to me that to multitask, like watch a YouTube video while you are doing some work, and it kind of decreases the flow state. And as I'm doing multitasking, like not multitasking actually, doing two things at a time, which is not good actually, right? So you have to be doing one thing. And if you like, if your brain tells to do multitasking, and if your brain tells to do like two things which will help you to achieve your goal, like it might be recording this video, after right after that recording another video, you might do something else, like probably you start to edit a video, or you start to writing a script, you start to do something else, right? So don't do the shit. And unless you complete the whole thing, you should probably stick to that thing. And right after that, try to transition into another thing, like probably editing the video. You got the point, right? So yeah, something like this. And you should have this tunnel vision, because you get more shit done while you are focused so much into one thing. And so that your brain, like your brain has the capacity to do one thing at a time, like in order to get that shit done very quick, right? So you have to be very careful about what you do. And this is this is one of the mistake that I often repeat. And I should probably like stop doing two things or multitasking at once. And yeah, just because like this is very important. One is of course deep work, and you get more shit done in less time. And another thing is that you aren't really like making enough progress when you try to multitask, just because you kind of are distracted and you're trying to work. And again it repeats, you get distracted, you kind of trying to work, you kind of get distracted, and so many bullshit happens, right? So it's good to have one vision and try to work on that. And another thing moreover than this is that try to remove every distractions in your room, or maybe in front of, like in this shortcuts apps and other bullshits on your PC, just because that you don't get distracted. So if you have the notifications on, please turn them off. And moreover than that, which the apps which you get distracted easily, remove them or move them to another folder, so that you won't get easily access to those app. and it would probably help you, right? So do this. And again, this is just, if one thing, if I want to, like, give a message from this thing, is that try to do only things that help you to achieve your goal directly or indirectly. And if those things doesn't really help you to achieve your goal, then what's the point of doing it, right? So I'm not saying that if you go out and if you speak with your mom, that won't help you to reach your goal. No, and that's what not I'm saying. So you really got the point, right? So you have to be very, very, like, very clear about your tasks. Just because you don't self sabotage when you go to sleep thinking that, oh bro, I had this task and I did not complete it, and I kind of ended up doing some bullshit and ended up procrastinating, right? So yeah. And at the last thing is, ignore what your brain says. So yeah. So most of the time when you sit to work, your monkey brain start to pop some thoughts into your, like, of course, it will pump out some thoughts. Oh bro, come on, you have worked for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. You have now it's time to scroll some reels on Instagram or TikTok. And this often happens to me, but not like in the perspective of scrolling reels. I kind of just, like, try to multitask at this time when I am in deep state. But the thing is that you must know that your brain is trying to trick you, and it won't really help you. And you just have to just, ignore that thing, ignore that thought which your monkey brain has pumped up, and just continue to work at least for like 1 hour or 2 hour, like in a deep state, so that you can get more shit done in less time. And yeah, this is something I want to discuss about in this video. And again, these are some of my experiences that had helped me to, increase productivity, or probably like get more shit done in less time. And yeah, this is exactly what I do. And I lot of times fail in this bullshit. And no human is perfect, bro. And you know you just have to trust in time, and you just everything will happen, right? So that's one of the most important thing. Most people don't have patience, right? I'll probably make another video regarding this patience and time, like trusting the process. And that would be like, that won't be the perfect suit, like, fit for this video. So yeah, that's it for this video. And if you found anything valuable in this video, make sure to do something like share, subscribe, comment, do something. And don't go, like, what, after watching this video, don't click off this video like not doing anything. So yeah, that's it for this video, and see you in the next one.